Imagine having less than 10 minutes to evacuate your home. The sirens are blaring, emergency alerts are flashing on your phone, and your spouse is grabbing the dog's leash. In that split second, as you step out the door, what happens to the paper records that define your entire life? Your identity, your life savings, the deed to the home you spent 30 years paying off, and the medical directives that ensure your wishes are respected if something goes wrong. For millions of retirees, a single unexpected event, a house fire, a flash flood, a sudden hurricane, or even an unexpected trip to the emergency room, can trigger a secondary disaster, a nightmare of red tape, lost assets, and endless bureaucratic delays. When you were younger, losing a birth certificate or a property title was an annoyance you had time to fix. But in retirement, lost documents aren't just an inconvenience. They can halt your pension payments, delay critical medical care, freeze your bank accounts, or leave your children locked in an expensive, years-long probate battle over assets you intended to pass on smoothly. That's why every retiree needs a single, fortress-like line of defense, a portable, fireproof, and waterproof safe containing the 12 core legal, financial, and personal documents of your life. In today's video, we aren't talking about generic advice or standard paperwork cluttering your desk drawers. We are breaking down the 12 critical documents every retiree must secure in their waterproof safe right now, and precisely why each one is essential to protecting your independence, your wealth, and your peace of mind. Before we dive in, take a quick moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss practical strategies for a secure retirement. Now, let's unlock the safe. Document number 1 is your certified identity records. This includes 3 essential items. You need your original birth certificate, a valid U.S. passport, and your Social Security card. You might ask yourself a simple question: why do I need my birth certificate at 68 years old? The reality is simple. In an emergency displacement, these records are your foundation. You might need to check into an emergency shelter. You might apply for state relief funds. You might need to replace a lost driver's license. Without these papers, you cannot prove who you are. Government agencies, banks, and insurance companies will turn you away. Security rules are much tougher today. Rules like the Real ID requirement changed everything. A simple photocopy will not work anymore. You must have certified copies. These are official records issued by the Vital Statistics Office. They feature a raised, embossed, or multicolored seal. A valid U.S. passport is the ultimate backup tool. This is especially true for retirees who travel or plan to move. Imagine your wallet gets lost or stolen during a sudden evacuation. Your passport becomes the fastest way to prove your identity at banks and government offices. Here is a crucial tip for your safe. Put your Social Security card and birth certificate inside a clear plastic sleeve. Make sure it is completely sealed and watertight. Fires generate extreme heat outside the safe. This heat creates moisture and condensation on the inside. A simple Ziploc or archival plastic sleeve protects the paper and ink from water damage. Document number 2 is your original signed will and trust documents. Many retirees make a dangerous assumption. They think a digital file or a law firm copy is enough. That is a costly mistake. Probate courts strictly demand the original paper document. It must show your real wet ink signature and official notary seals. If the original paper will is lost in a fire or flood, the court makes a harsh assumption. Judges often assume you destroyed the document on purpose. This forces your family directly into probate court. Your estate will face huge legal fees and months of painful delays. You also need your revocable living trust inside this safe. Include the original trust agreement and any updates you made. This document controls who manages your money if you get sick. It also decides how your property goes to your heirs. Disaster can strike without warning. Your family must find these papers immediately. Without them, banks will freeze your accounts. They will refuse to talk to your chosen trustee. Your family will lose access to vital emergency money. Here is a practical step to take right now. Place all your trust pages and your will inside a thick, acid-free legal folder. Store it right behind your identity papers. Keep every page in order. Make sure no legal seals are folded or torn. This keeps your legal protection intact for your loved ones. Document number 3 is your durable financial power of attorney. This is the single most important document for protecting yourself while you are still alive. A financial power of attorney names a person you trust completely. This might be your spouse, an adult child, or a close friend. This person gains the legal right to manage your money when you cannot. They can pay your bills, manage your bank accounts, and deal with insurance claims. Pay close attention to the word durable. A standard power of attorney stops working if you suffer a serious health crisis. A durable power of attorney stays active no matter what happens to your health. It protects you during a stroke, memory loss, or a severe accident. Without this paper in your safe, your family faces a nightmare. They cannot touch your bank funds to pay your daily bills. They cannot handle your property claims after a storm. They must ask a judge for legal guardianship instead. That court process is public, expensive, and takes many months. Store the original notarized document in your safe today. Do not hide it in an obscure location. Tell your trusted agent exactly where the safe key or combination is located. They need instant access to this paper during a crisis. Document number 4 protects your physical health and your personal dignity. It combines your healthcare power of attorney and your living will. A medical crisis can strike without warning. You might suffer a sudden stroke, a heart attack, or a severe accident. You may become unable to speak or make decisions for yourself. Ear doctors need clear legal instructions right away. Your healthcare power of attorney names the exact person you trust to make medical choices for you. Your living will clearly states your wishes for care. It covers life support, ventilators, and emergency treatments. Hospital legal teams are extremely strict. Federal privacy laws like HIPAA stop doctors from taking verbal instructions from family. Your loved ones must show the signed paper document in person. Without it, doctors might start invasive procedures you never wanted. They might also delay urgent care while waiting for legal permissions. You must keep these signed, notarized papers locked inside your safe. Add a signed HIPAA release form directly to this medical packet. This form allows your trusted person to view your medical records instantly. It ensures your doctors can talk openly with your family during an emergency. Document number 5 covers your real estate deeds, land titles, and vehicle ownership records. For most retirees, a home is their largest physical asset and primary sanctuary. Yet physical ownership records are surprisingly fragile during major local disasters. Your waterproof safe must hold the original deed to your home and all land titles. You should also include the physical titles for your cars, trucks, or RVs. If you rent your home or live in a retirement community, keep your master lease contract in this exact spot as well. A natural disaster can shut down local government offices for many weeks. Local record rooms might be flooded, burned, or completely offline. After a major storm or wildfire, police often block access to damaged neighborhoods. You must prove you own the home just to walk past the checkpoints and inspect your property. Applying for emergency federal aid or state grants requires instant proof of ownership. Disaster relief workers will ask for your home deed before handing over relief funds or repair loans. Having the physical deed ready slashes through weeks of government red tape. Keep these heavy legal pages flat inside your safe. Avoid folding thick land titles down the middle, as old paper can tear along the creases over time. Place them in a heavy-duty document folder right behind your medical papers for quick recovery. Document number 6 is your master insurance policy records. When a crisis strikes your home or health, your insurance policies are your immediate financial safety net. Yet, digging through stacks of fine print during an emergency creates massive, unnecessary stress. You do not need to store entire policy booklets inside your safe. Instead, print and save the single-page summary known as the declarations page for every active policy you own. This includes your homeowner's or renter's insurance, auto coverage, umbrella policies, flood insurance, and long-term care plans. Make sure each page clearly displays your full policy number, exact coverage limits, and deductible amounts. Write down the direct phone number for your local insurance agent right on top of these pages. Include the 24-hour emergency claims hotline for your insurance carrier as well. Speed is everything after a major natural disaster. Insurance claims are handled strictly on a first-come, first-served basis. Homeowners who contact their claims adjusters within hours receive rapid financial assistance and speed up their home repairs. Those who waste days searching for lost account numbers often face long wait times and delayed payouts. Keep a separate list of your monthly premium due dates in this section too. Missing a single payment during an emergency displacement could cause your policy to lapse right when you need protection most. Slide these pages into a bright, easy-to-spot folder so you can pull them out in seconds. Document number 7 is your financial account master inventory. Modern banking has shifted mostly online, which seems convenient for life. However, a major storm, power blackout, or cyber attack can instantly knock out cell towers and internet access. If you are hospitalized or displaced during an emergency, your family needs to know where your money is kept. They cannot manage your basic household bills if your bank details are locked behind digital screen passwords that nobody else knows. You need a physical, printed ledger inside your safe that lists every single account you own. Write down the name of each bank, credit union, and investment firm. Include checking account numbers, savings balances, retirement accounts, CDs, and brokerage details. List your pension info, annuity plans, and safe deposit box locations, along with key numbers. Add the direct phone numbers for your personal accountant, financial advisor, and attorney. Do not rely on your cell phone memory or a note on your computer desktop. Devices can get lost, broken, or run out of battery during a sudden evacuation. A physical paper ledger guarantees your loved ones have a complete roadmap to keep your family funded. Update this document once every year to account for new balances, closed accounts, or changed advisor contacts. Place this ledger right in the middle of your document stack, so it remains simple to find when power grids fail. Document number 8 covers your life insurance policies and official beneficiary designations. Unclaimed life insurance funds total billions of dollars across the country. This money sits untouched simply because family members never knew a policy existed. In other cases, grieving relatives cannot locate the physical paperwork after a loved one passes away. Your waterproof safe must hold the master summary pages for every active life insurance policy you own. Include term policies, whole life plans, and old coverage from former employers.
Keep your annuity contracts in this exact same section. Crucially, include a printed copy of your named beneficiary designations. Many retirees do not realize how the law treats these forms. Beneficiary forms on life insurance and retirement accounts almost always override what you write in your will. If your will names your children, but an old insurance policy names a deceased relative, the company must pay the person on their official form. Keeping an updated paper copy of these designations inside your safe prevents painful legal battles. It ensures your money goes directly to the people you intended to protect. It also speeds up payout claims during emotional times. Include the full names, phone numbers, and social security numbers of every listed beneficiary on a separate cover page. This saves your executor from hunting down missing contact details. Place these documents together inside a secure, labeled plastic sleeve.
Document number 9 is your military discharge papers, specifically your DD Form 214. For every military veteran, this document is irreplaceable. It is the single most important piece of paper for unlocking your earned veteran benefits. In retirement and end-of-life care, your DD Form 214 opens the door to essential services. You need it to enroll in VA healthcare programs. You need it to apply for disability compensation and survivor pensions. It is also required to secure official military burial benefits, including a plot in a national cemetery, a government headstone, and military funeral honors. If a veteran faces a sudden medical crisis without this paper ready, the family faces massive delays. Requesting replacement military records from the National Archives takes weeks or even months. That delay can prevent a spouse from receiving emergency financial aid or proper medical care during a time of need. Keep your original or a certified copy with an official seal locked safely in your box. Protect it from light, moisture, and dust by sealing it in a clear archival sleeve. Tell your family members exactly what this paper looks like and where it sits in your document stack. This single paper ensures your service is honored without forcing your family to fight through government red tape. Document number 10 includes your essential family status documents and legal personal records. Your life journey is marked by major personal milestones. Government agencies, social security offices, and financial institutions always demand official paper proof of these events before releasing benefits or updating legal records. Your waterproof safe must hold your original marriage certificates, divorce decrees, and spousal settlement agreements. You should also include the official death certificates of a deceased spouse, along with child adoption papers or legal guardianship records. Retirees need these specific records for several critical reasons. When you apply for Social Security spousal or survivor benefits, the government requires official legal proof of your marriage. If you were previously married for more than 10 years, you might also qualify for benefits based on your former spouse's work record. Claiming those funds requires presenting your original marriage certificate and final divorce decree. If you are settling pension spousal rights or managing complex family estates, missing one of these documents can pause your payments instantly. Photocopies are rarely accepted by government offices. You must present certified copies featuring official state seals. Keep all these family papers neatly organized inside a dedicated folder labeled Family Records. Place a small checklist on the front of the folder listing every item inside. Protect fragile, aged papers with acid-free plastic covers so the delicate seals and ink do not fade or stick over long periods. This keeps your legal history clear and ready whenever official agencies ask for proof. Document number 11 is your digital legacy and master password document. We live in a world driven by digital accounts, but online life creates major roadblocks during an emergency. When you are hospitalized, injured, or away from home, your digital life remains locked behind passwords, PINs, and security codes. Family members often find themselves locked out of online utilities, email accounts, and bank portals right when they need access most. Your waterproof safe must contain a physical, printed paper copy of your digital access information. Never rely on your memory, and never post passwords on loose notes around your computer desk. Your digital master sheet should clearly outline several key pieces of information. First, write down the master password to your primary password manager if you use one. Second, include the unlock PINs and passwords for your primary smartphone, desktop computer, and tablet devices. Third, write down the emergency recovery keys for two-factor authentication on your primary email and financial accounts. Fourth, list all active digital subscriptions that will need to be canceled to prevent ongoing monthly charges to your credit cards.
Security is the top priority for this sensitive page. Keep this single document inside a sealed, opaque envelope marked Confidential Digital Access right inside your safe. Tell your designated financial power of attorney or estate executor where this envelope is located. When power outages happen or mobile devices are lost, a physical master paper guarantees that your family can manage your digital footprint. They can log in to stop recurring auto debits, retrieve family photos stored in the cloud, pay electric bills, and communicate with service providers without being forced to hack into locked devices or fight corporate tech support for months. Document number 12 is your encrypted universal backup drive. While paper records form the legal backbone of your estate, physical binders take up space and can be heavy to transport during a sudden evacuation. Combining high-tech digital storage with the physical protection of your safe gives you the ultimate double layer of security. You need a rugged, high-capacity, password-protected USB flash drive or portable solid-state drive stored right alongside your paper files. This drive should contain high-resolution PDF scans of every single paper document on this list. Having digital copies ready to go makes sharing records with claims adjusters, lawyers, and doctors incredibly fast and seamless. Beyond your standard estate documents, this flash drive should hold critical digital records that are simply too large to print out. Include your complete federal and state tax returns from the last 3 to 5 years. Store a full digital inventory of your home, including high-quality room-by-room photos and video walkthroughs. Make sure to capture close-ups of serial numbers on electronics, valuable furniture, family heirlooms, and jewelry. Detailed visual evidence makes filing property damage claims with insurance companies after a fire or storm much easier and prevents claims adjusters from underpaying you. You should also upload digital copies of your complete medical history, including recent prescription lists, vaccination records, and key medical scan reports. If you must leave your home on a 5-minute warning during a flood or wildfire, grabbing your safe or simply slipping this tiny encrypted flash drive into your pocket ensures your entire life's paperwork goes right with you. To keep your backup drive safe, buy a drive with a durable metal casing that resists crushing and moisture. Encrypt the flash drive with strong password protection so nobody can access your sensitive files if the drive is ever lost or misplaced. Update the files on this drive once every year, usually around tax season, to keep every document current and accurate. Securing these 12 critical documents is not about dwelling on worst-case scenarios or living in fear. It is about taking full control of your future and removing chaos from your life. Building this document cache is the ultimate gift of clarity and protection for yourself and your loved ones.
Setting up your safe does not have to happen all at once. Trying to hunt down 12 major legal files in an afternoon can feel overwhelming. Start small this weekend. Gather just 3 core items first: your identity records, your home deed, and your insurance declarations pages. Place them into protective sleeves and lock them away. Build your document fortress step by step, section by section. Make sure the safe you choose is both fireproof and waterproof. Look for a safe rated to protect paper files for at least 1 hour in high heat. Store your safe off the floor on the main level of your home so you can access it quickly during an evacuation. But keep it hidden away from casual view. Once your safe is locked and loaded, you can rest easy knowing your home, your health, and your family's future are fully protected no matter what comes your way.